Hello everyone, I'm going to teach you how to make a skateboard from scratch. Here is what your finished product should look like. So the first step you are going to want to do is to build a frame to compress the skateboard. What you are going to need is 2.5-inch screws and a lot of 2x4s. The frame is basically a rectangular box made out of 2x4s. After you make the frame, you're going to need to buy wood veneer at your local hardware store. You are going to want to use wood glue and layer about 6 to 7 layers of wood veneer on top of each other. Make sure the glue is even and is spread out nicely. Next, you are going to use 2 skateboards and layer the wood veneer in between each other. You're going to need a car jack, which you can get either at your local store or from your old car. This will help compress your skateboard and give your skateboard some flex. Depending on the type of skateboard you want to make, you can use different kind of decks to trace out on the wood veneer after it is pressed. You're going to need to put marks on where the trucks go on the deck, that way you can use the trucks and put them on the new deck you're going to make. Drill the holes using proper sized drivers. To cut the board out, use a handsaw and trace the marks you made in the beginning. Sand the sharp edges and sand the top of the board to make the board smooth. Next, you are going to want to apply the grip tape. Simply peel it off and place it on the board where you want it. Make sure you pat down the grip tape extra well, that way it doesn't peel off while you're using the board. Use a file to make sure you know where to cut when cutting the grip tape off of the board. File the board well, that way you don't mess up while cutting the board. It is very crucial. Cut the board using a sharp X-Acto knife or scissors. Preferably a sharp X-Acto knife will be more exact. File the edges down, that way the grip tape doesn't come off while riding it. You may either use a drill or a screwdriver to put the holes through the grip tape where the trucks will go. To put the trucks on, simply put the screws on top and then flip the board over and then put the trucks on top of the screws and then make sure the bolts are tight so your trucks don't fall off while riding.